Thank you.
Take a seat.
I'm so bummed that today's our last day together.
Yeah, I'm really bummed out, but I'm really excited about our craft for today. It's really fun.
Yay.
Hey, have you met our Bible buddy for the day, Lawrence Elk?
I have. We heard about him with Brent. We heard that Lawrence is helping us remember that Jesus' power helps us be good friends.
Amen. Lawrence is a really good friend of mine. We go way back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was telling me a lot about his elk family.
Oh.
Did you know that an elk, a grown-up elk, can weigh up to 730 pounds?
Bree, that's a lot.
That's a lot. It's like if you took your washing machine and your dryer and your dishwasher and your microwave and you stacked them up on top of a scale. That's probably about how much a grown elk like Lawrence would weigh.
Wow, that's huge.
That's
Bree.
Gigantic. So it takes a lot to power his body because it's so big.
Yeah.
He gets his power from the grass that he eats.
Oh.
And he has to eat about 20 pounds of grass every day.
Bree, I think that might be more food than I eat in a week.
That's absolutely more food than I eat in a week.
Wow.
That is a lot of food. So Lawrence has a really big body.
Yes.
Yeah, he's incredible. Now, I have a question for you about the elk.
Okay, I'm ready.
This has to do with elk feet.
Ooh, okay.
The question is, how many toes does an elk have on each foot?
Ooh.
Does it have 2 toes or 4 toes?
I know that horses have 1 toe. This I know.
That's true. Goats are 2-toed ungulates.
Oh, okay. So goats have 2 toes. I think camels do too.
Right.
What do you guys think? How many toes does an elk have? All right, everyone. For our last question of the day, take your pick. Does Lawrence the elk have 2 toes or 4 toes? All right, Bree. I think that elk have 2 toes, just like their friends, the camels and goats.
Ooh, all right. Are you ready for the answer?
I'm ready.
Drum roll, please. The answer is elk have 4 toes on each foot. Yeah. It kind of looks, if you look at it right, it looks like they only have 2 because there are 2 that stick out forward.
Yeah.
But then they have 2 that stick out backwards.
Oh.
And that's what helps them kind of grab onto rocks and things while they climb up the mountain.
That's true. I bet I'd be a pretty good climber if I had toes on both sides of my feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So while Lawrence gets his power to climb mountains from the leaves and the grass that he eats, steam engines, like our Rocky Railway trains, get their power from something else. What do you think powers a train, Kylie?
Well, I mean, you said it was a steam engine, so steam?
Steam is part of it, yes, but we have to create the steam. And the thing that helps create the steam and really power the train is things like wood and coal, stuff that you can burn. That's what gives a train its power. But today, we're going to make power bands that teach us who gives us our power. Who do you think gives us our power, Kylie?
You know, based on our week of VBS, Bree, I'm going to guess that it's Jesus' power.
Absolutely. So we've got the cross right in the middle of the band, and we are going to talk about how to make this power band right now. Yep. All right, today's craft packet has enough for 2 bracelets. You've got one for you, and then one to share with a friend. So we'll set that one aside for now. And in each packet, you'll see a little piece of twine, and there should be 6 wooden beads, 6 plastic beads, and then the little blue cross bead. So let's pull those out. What I did with my bracelet is I didn't use all the beads. I just put the cross in the center and put some wood and plastic beads on either side, and I tied a knot to kind of hold them all in place so they don't slide around on my wrist. And so that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take my twine and kind of work it a little bit so it's a little easier to use and lay it out flat. I'm going to take the beads and line them up the way I want to. So I know that the cross needs to be the middle because Jesus, the cross, is what gives us our power. But then on either side, I'm going to put some wooden beads that match, and then the plastic beads that are our coal, and then 2 more wooden beads. I think I'm going to swap those. So the lighter ones are in the middle, the darker ones are on the outside, and I know that's about where I want my bracelet to be, in between that section. So on this end, I'm going to tie a knot. Boom, knot. And I'm going to start to slide on my beads. So first it's the dark brown. Slide it all the way down. Oop, now this one slid right over that knot, so you might need to double knot your knot so it doesn't slip off. So there, that knot is right on top of the other. It's a little bit thicker. There's my wooden bead, plastic bead, wooden bead, and then I'm going to tie a knot after that second wooden bead because the next one that goes on is our cross. So I'm going to scooch the knot down as close as I can get to that wooden bead and give it a little bit of give. I'm going to double that knot as well. And hold it right there. Pull it tight. Oops. There we go. All right, then the cross is going to go on. And then put a knot after the cross. Another double. And then we go to our next bead. So the lighter bead, the black bead, the darker wooden bead, and then a couple of knots. Just to keep it in place. I don't like it when my beads on my bracelet slide around on my wrist, but if that's what you're into, you don't have to put the knots in. You can just let them move around. That's totally fine if you're not very good at tying knots. So now we've got our bracelet made. You can either just tie it together with a double knot at the end, or you can tie a slip knot.
And that is how you make a power band.
All right. Now that we've got our bracelets made, there's one more piece that's in your pack for today.
Oh.
You had enough products to make 2 bracelets. You've also got this envelope. And inside, we've included a letter so that you can share your second bracelet with a friend. So you can have mom and dad help you fill out this letter at home and then pick one of the bracelets to send to somebody. It can be a cousin or a friend or grandma and grandpa, anybody who you think could use a little power from Jesus.
Oh,
yeah.
Bree, what a great way for us to remember that Jesus' power helps us be good friends.
Yeah. Amen. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week, Kylie.
Absolutely. Bree, thank you for teaching us so much about science and our Bible buddies and making crafts.
Absolutely. Well, here is your letter for you to share with your friend, Kylie.
Thanks, Bree.
Bye.